Mm. Yeah. I can go bug her. I can just leave the room really fast. Be like, Jillian, get on the call. Hurry, we're waiting for you. So, cool. Are we doing an 8-minute? Because I know they're still going back and forth, right? Okay, it's 8 minutes. Okay, cool. Yeah. Cool. Sounds good to me. Not yet for the cocktail dresses. I have been in touch with them though about the talent outfit, which was shipped out today. So that's good. And then I chose my visitation cocktails with them as well. So those are done, but then all the extras for Miss America, not yet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. I was just planning to wear my gown from State. And so, easy peasy. Yeah. Yeah. And even if Bella I don't know. I think Bella and I are different sizes, but I have stuff even she could wear if she doesn't want to purchase something. Okay. Okay, good, 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 good. Mm, yeah. Brian's like, what? I think so. $43. Yeah. A few years ago, I had a very difficult experience online when my ex boyfriend was trying to pressure me into sending photos I was not comfortable with. Unfortunately, too many kids across America are also put in difficult situations online. And I am here to be Miss America so that every child is equipped with the tools they need to stand their ground online and stay safe. I would do my best to merge the conversation into something about the 4 points of the crown because this is an experience that many women in the MAO have experienced before. But what I have come to notice is that every single person, whether they are involved with the Miss America opportunity or not, can relate to at least 1 point of the crown, even if they aren't part of the program. So people who are passionate about education are passionate about scholarship. People who are passionate about their careers are passionate about success. And if I can get that person to even just realize they are passionate about one of those pillars, then I've done my job. We really need a Miss America that has a firm grasp on branding and public relations. And I understand that under Robin Fleming's leadership, this is really her first chance to choose a national title holder who can exhibit those qualities. But I really do believe that I can be that Miss America. I graduated from the University of Alabama with a master's degree in advertising and public relations. I was even their outstanding graduate student for that program. So, working with the organization, working with other brands to get awareness about Miss America out is something I am already trained in doing, and I'm ready to hit the ground running doing that. One of my favorite parts about the Miss America opportunity is that it allows you to be yourself in order to contribute to something bigger than yourself. And one of the key qualities about me is that I am a very positive and a very joyful person. My middle name is Joy. And so it's almost something I was born with. And it's something that has provided me with a lot of energy and a lot of stamina over the years of competing in this program, and especially with developing my service initiative, which is something I would be a national ambassador for. In addition to being a national ambassador for the Miss America program, I have approached every single success, every single setback, every single moment that I have gone through to get to where I am now with that journey with an attitude of joy. Once I received feedback that internet safety is not the most important issue compared to some of the other things that we are going through in our society right now. But that really led me to thinking, and it did get me involved with similar initiatives that focus on these subject matters, that internet safety is not an isolated issue. It relates back to many different social subject matters like human trafficking, sexual exploitation, mental illness. These are all things that can be traced back to online safety in some way, shape, or form. And so it's something that really starts at the center when combating all the other issues that are attached to it. I don't focus too much on changing their mind, because if you do that, then you will lose time in terms of building your brand and representing the organization in the long term. And I think something specifically with being Miss America, because you are going to receive criticism from every angle in all 50 states, all over the world, even. And I think if you can mentally build the stamina to get to a point where those things might sting, because let's face it, we're humans, Miss America too. So criticism is going to sting, but as long as it doesn't feel like a poisonous bite and you can move forward representing who you are and the organization at large, that's really what's going to help you be the best Miss America you can. I think it comes from having a really strong support system, whether that be your parents, your siblings. I think very frequently of Miss Americas and other former national title holders that may have fallen victim to negative mental health because of all the criticism they have received over the years. And I think Chesley Christ, Miss USA 2018, is a great example. We lost her a few years ago due to mental illness. And that was a very jarring moment for me as a title holder, because you just never know what the world is going to throw at you, whether you become Miss America or not. And you have to have that really strong support system. One of the things I was most excited for this year was to build a national platform for my community service initiative, and I have done so by working with Cyber Civics. I have provided an internet safety curriculum in a school or a youth organization in 30 states, and that would not have been possible if it weren't for connections I made through the Miss America opportunity. For example, a judge from Miss Nevada this past As I referenced earlier in the interview, one of the best parts about the Miss America opportunity is that it allows us as young women to be ourselves in order to contribute to something bigger than ourselves. And for me, I want that something bigger to be the joy I can share with people everywhere across the country. And I know I can do that. I've done that as Miss Nevada, and I'm ready to do so as Miss America. Cool. Yeah, dang. I know. How many questions was that? Probably no more than 6 or 7. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay, that's an easy one to fix. I just got to get a little bit more inflection in there. Cool. Good deal. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, yeah. Gotcha. Cool. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. LOL. Yeah. LOL. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Cool. Got you. Mm. There we go. I'll just say that. Yeah. 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 Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Sure. Wait, should we do like the opening and closing again this time, or should we just do 7 minutes? Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Cool. Oh, yay. Oh, we can. We can say platform now. Okay, good. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah. It's been a while. Yeah. LOL. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've done that CSI, or not the CSI, the opening and closing. Okay. Yay. Okay. I believe we hold a very large responsibility because, in order to protect democracy here in the United States, I think we have a responsibility to respect, or Julie, you can just start that one over. I'm just stumbling all over the place. I'm sorry. I've never done that. Anyway, just reset it. I had a moment. All right. I believe the United States holds a very large responsibility because, in order to protect democracy here in the United States, we also need to protect democracy worldwide. And that's what I'm witnessing right now when I'm keeping up with the war between Israel and Hamas, but also the war between Russia and Ukraine. If we are going to protect democracy, it needs to be protected everywhere. One thing I celebrate is bringing Miss America Fit to the table because when I look at the job of Miss America, I think it is very stamina focused. And when I'm working out and when I'm planning where I'm going to do that in my day, I'm not really thinking so much about the idea of working out per se. I'm thinking about building that stamina and making sure I have the energy to get through the day just as I would if I were Miss America. And something I doubt would be only spending a week in Orlando at Miss America. I think it would be very cool to spend a little bit more time so that we have a bigger chance to connect with the community, especially if this is going to be the new home of Miss America. I think we should have a bigger presence here during the week of the competition. It is so important for Miss America to not only be a national ambassador of the Miss America opportunity, but to also be a national ambassador for her own service projects. And so for me this year, I focused on bringing my service initiative national. And so far, I've been successful in doing that and implementing an internet safety curriculum in more than 30 states, which is something I can continue with should I be named Miss America. But really, it's that branding idea I had for Miss America, that idea I have for my own service initiative, and the way I want to blend both of them together in order to serve them continuously. I have communicated with every single teacher to set up a time to Zoom in with those students if they have time for it in their schedule. And with the resources I have currently, that's about the most I can do. And I bring that back to why I feel the voice and the responsibility of being Miss America would benefit my service initiative. Because as Miss America, I would have the resources to individually visit each and every one of these classrooms and reach the remaining 20 states in order to make internet safety education more prominent in our schools. It really is very early to tell, but I think when it comes to Speaker of the House, what we've realized with the ousting of Kevin McCarthy is that it needs to be somebody who everyone can at least get along with a little bit. And especially with these 8 minority Republicans that are kind of on the outs with the rest of the House, it's going to force the Republicans who are in unity to work with the Democrats who are in unity as well, because otherwise we're just going to end up in the same situation as we did with Speaker McCarthy. I do believe it's appropriate as long as she articulates it well. I still believe that Miss America is somebody who is responsible for representing the organization and their values first, but as long as she can separate her values from the organization's values, then I see no mistake in that, especially because our mission is empowering women to lead. How can we empower women to do that if we are not empowering them to use our voice as well? I do believe that I believe that's appropriate once again, as long as those judges and also the Miss America delegate are looking to have that conversation in a healthy and productive way, because unfortunately that's not a habit a lot of Americans have created recently with their discussions on politics. But as long as there is a agreement in the room that it's going to be done productively, then I see nothing wrong with that. I think it comes with having a conversation with the organization. I was recently reading an article about this new era of Miss America and what the current leadership is expecting out of the 2023 delegates. And one thing that really stuck out to me was that Robin worked with Grace to write up the new contract for the Miss America delegates, and that she is working with Grace to promote her Women Who Can initiative. And what that signals to me, that as Miss America, I would be able to use my voice to work with the organizations rather than oppose them in any way. I think healthy relationships are a really, really big deal. And this is something that I have become more aware of. I worked with Safe Nest, and they're a local domestic violence awareness organization in Southern Nevada, where I'm from. And I learned a little bit more about teen dating violence and how it is something that 33% of teenagers deal with, and only 17% of them end up asking for help. And I think when you start out having this perception of how relationships are like and what they're supposed to be when you're that young, it transfers into adulthood, and not only the relationship you have with other people, but also the relationship you have with yourself. Cool. Cool. What would be probably the appropriate amount of questions? Is what number? Probably 10? Probably 10 to 12? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Eh. Yeah. Yeah. The second part was definitely not good. I know. It's okay. Let me know. I was like, after I finished that question, I was like, that was stupid. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. LOL. Right. Right. Mm, yeah. Yeah. Oh God. Probably that it's gonna end up too much like Miss USA. um, that's probably, you know what? I could have answered that. I'm so rusty. I'm so rusty. It's like, oh my God. I guess if I had answered it again. Oh gosh. Oh, it feels good to be getting back in an interview. Love that. Okay, anyway, let's see. So if I had answered it, probably just talking to you guys, probably that it's going to turn out too much like USA, and that I don't know, they'll lose the girl next door quality. So I guess if I could go back in time, I just would have said, well, I doubt, or I guess I hope that they keep the girl next door quality. Yeah. LOL. Yeah. Yeah.